Hello, Northern Hero here again. My internet connection keeps going off. It goes off nearly every night. I don't know why. I just hope and pray that my internet connection will be alright from now on. If it's anybody messing about, then I come against your evil, satanic mind. That's if it is someone. Obviously, I just hope and pray that this is a coincidence because it goes off nearly every night. No, when I'm watching YouTube videos, when I'm listening to music, it goes off. That's strange. Right, let's begin. Someone's just outside, I've just heard him. Why should I have the fear? Do you know what I mean? I'm being scared. No. Let them listen. I don't think they'll be able to hear me anyway. Right. Yeah, right, another topic now. Dynamo, that British magician. He's also known as the Magician Impossible. I've mentioned him before, but now I'm going to tell you a bit more. The so-called tricks that this guy does are not normal ones. I saw a clip earlier on TV and he made himself disappear with all of his clothes on the floor in front of a load of people who wanted his autograph. You can't just disappear. Look this guy up. He's walked on the water. He did a trick also earlier on. Now somebody opened, he was going like that with a can of Coke. Oh, he had a can of Coke and a bottle of Fanta, that were it. What did he actually do now? I don't know, he was doing something weird with his hands, and all of a sudden the Fanta bottle wasn't orange liquid anymore, wasn't Fanta pop. It changed into black. Right, this was when the bottle was on, I think. Anyway, this other guy had a can of Coke, so Dynamo said to him, open that can. So he opened it, and it was Fanta, orange. It is ridiculous. This guy is beyond. It's just, I don't know, it's ridiculous. Right, his real name is Stephen Frayne. He grew up on Bradford's deprived Delphill estate and also the Holmwood estate in the north of England. He first learnt to perform illusions from his grandfather and developed the skill during trips to New Orleans. New Orleans, which has a lot of voodoo going off there. Actor Nicolas Cage went to New Orleans and met a voodoo priest for a voodoo blessing for his wedding. He does extraordinary card tricks. Obviously Dynamo does extraordinary card tricks to walking on water, and as I mentioned earlier, disappearing. Either all the people on film or with him, you know, and it's special effects edited later. Right, that's how they do it with these tricks. You know, they tell the audience, alright, we're going to do this, pretend he's gone down on the floor. Or Dynamo gets his power from the dark side. I felt something dodgy then. I don't know if it were God, telling me about him, this, it's right. Just the other week, Dynamo had a bet on the Euro Football Cup. All of his bets were bang on, and he won himself £10,000. He donated the money to charity. What are the odds in going to a betting shop and having a bet on all the teams to win? And in fact, some of them was, really high odds as well. Okay, so he gave all the money to charity, but a friend of my mum and dad's and a pastor who has now passed away said, be careful what you watch, because it can plan your mind, and you can think about this person all the time then. And to be honest, he is right. It has been playing on my mind, wondering how he does these tricks. Check him out. But before you do, I pray that you will have discernment. While you watch a few clips, please come back and leave a comment on this video. I want to know what you think of him. Is he really a magician? Or is there something dark about him? He did get bullied a lot at school, and his great-grandfather, learning him a lot of tricks and stuff. But he used to lock himself away in a flat all day nearly, and then he learnt these tricks to overcome bullies and stuff like that. Even Boxer Dave here couldn't lift him up. A man like this could arise and be the Antichrist, to get people wondering, oh, this man is great, this man is super. Tell you what, if this is true, and if this guy goes into something like politics, you can say to yourselves, this is game over now. This guy must be the Antichrist. He can't get this power from God. No. Have a think. I pray that whoever's watched this, that, I pray that you will not get scared, but have wisdom about this man. Just look him up and tell me what you think of him.